Guys have like an extremely high body count. They're seen as a beast.
I don't think that. I got a partner, right? He came out here. We met this girl at the mall. He hit that girl that same night and was trying to hit another girl that night. I'm like, yo, bro. Today we're watching the worst Gen Z double standards.
Double standards. We've all experienced something in life that just wasn't fair. And there were probably some points in life where you got the more favorable outcome. And what a double standard is, it's a principle set in place that highly benefits one person and then leaves another person in the shitter. I wouldn't have gotten this video idea if it wasn't for Tommy NFG, so the link to his channel will be in the description. Whether you're at school, work, or in the dating game, there's a lot of shit that's gonna be unfair. Now we need to start with being short versus being tall. Now,
this is unfortunate for my short kings out there, man. I know a lot of y'all are struggling, but be comfortable in your skin, bro. You can't change it, so you gotta live. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be good, bro. It's unfortunate. And for my short niggas, bro, don't do that thing where you around a bunch of tall niggas and be like, man, y'all niggas making me feel short, huh? You are, gang. But that's okay. Don't bring no attention like you one of us. We still cool. You over here making these shits like, you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, you can't really do much about this. I mean, there really are some motherfuckers out there that get height surgery, which is crazy.
Yeah,
they'll get some metal
look.
rod inserted into their leg. Now, I'm not short myself, okay? But, you know, sometimes when you're short, some people will not take you serious. The amount of times people will clown you, give you a little head pat and be like, you're getting up there, buddy. Even like your family clowns you. Like that's some shit your
Yikes.
uncle would say to you at the function. But they're also making a bunch of products that like quote unquote increase your height. I guess they just make you appear taller.
Thing is, with my temper, I couldn't have been short. I would have been hurt somebody because I get mad easy. You know what I'm saying? If somebody start woofing at me, I'm a woof back. We gonna be all right with a whole rah-rah. If I was a short guy, bruh, I definitely would be getting that. They would be like, he got little man syndrome. I'd definitely be one of those. I would definitely have little man syndrome. I would be getting mad about shit.
Like I found these height boosting shoes on Instagram, but I feel like if you wore shit like that, people are gonna clown you even more because when it comes time to take your shoes off, you're suddenly gonna drop like 4 inches. But especially like those height boosting heels on TikTok. And plus, if you wear these, you're probably gonna trip in public, which is even more embarrassing. But when it comes to dating as a short guy, even if you are above the average height, which is like 5'9", 5'10", some people will still not accept that. Like you gotta be as tall as the green giant or else it's over. You're done. Like some people that are like say 5 feet tall are gonna say like, oh, I need somebody that's 6'4". Like they're almost a whole 1.5 feet taller. But at the end of the day, I get it though, you know, people have their preferences, but me personally, that just wouldn't work for me. I just don't see the vision here. Like I'd have to look way down at them every time I gotta talk to them. And this also happens to girls that are taller too, same type of thing. But when you're tall, motherfuckers act like you're an NBA prospect and you just gotta get ready to be drafted. Because if you don't, it's just...
I might be walking, me and Berto, I'll just be walking dolo. Nigga be like, basketball? Football? Be like, no, YouTube. I remember I was with some rappers, right? I pulled up, cause this when I was producing. I pulled up to the studio. Nigga thought I was like, he thought I was just like an NBA player, NFL player that just wanted to come, you know, vibe out in the studio and shit. He was like, oh, I didn't know you made beats, bro. I thought you was like a nigga in the Rockets or some shit. I was like, nah, bro, I'm just, nah.
Wasted potential. The NBA is calling your name, especially if you're over 6 feet. People are going to expect you to play basketball.
For sure.
But next, we got to talk about being ugly versus being pretty. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of double standards that take place here. Like, if you're a more attractive person, people are going to treat you a lot better. You know, especially when it comes to shooting that first shot or flirting or whatever. I'm just going to make an example hypothetical. I'm not saying everybody does this, okay? But if a guy hits on a girl and she sees him as a 10 out of 10, vice versa, it's fine. But if you go up to her and she sees you as ugly, oh, she's calling the cops.
Bro, they be doing like niggas that, hey, let's just say, call it what it is. If they be doing ugly niggas bad, boy, bro, they be treating these niggas like death is walking up on them. Ah! Yo, it ain't gotta be all of that. No, you can even want to lie. No, I'm taking. It just be bad when it be the ugly niggas, right? Or like it'll be an ugly nigga and he'll do some shit like he's still trying to press up. right? She rejects. No, I don't have a boyfriend. You can't have no friend. Come on, stop playing, man. You doubt like, yo, okay, bro, just chill, Let's just take that rejection easy and let's move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but hey, this is a nigga's reality though.
Cops now, bro. It's over. And sometimes craziest part is some motherfuckers will film you. People will flame you in the group chats. I don't know. Maybe that's just like a on the internet thing because that's just what seems to go.
Recording a nigga be like, yo, he ugly as shit. Look.
Viral. People are just stretching the truth, saying they got harassed at the gym or some shit. Even though bro just asked if you were using a machine. And there were actually people in the comment section that said, oh my God, this is harassment. Unbelievable. That's why I'm a little bit nervous to approach people. You don't know what kind of person you're gonna have to deal with. Most people are nice and down to earth, though. You're occasionally gonna meet some crazy people, though. But another place where pretty people seem to thrive is Instagram or TikTok. Like some girls and guys like do some videos where like, I don't know, a girl will do some TikTok dance and then a guy will do like some cringy ass thirst trap video. And then a month later, he's a social media sensation. He's getting brand deals. He got millions of followers just because so many people find him attractive. But if a dude that people think is ugly is doing the same shit, nah, it's over. Say goodbye to your digital.
We're just playing into strengths right there. That's not
footprint too. Now you are on camera swinging your goddamn feet in the air in max resolution. Say goodbye to any job you wanted in the future, bro. It's gone. Now we gotta talk about being the oldest sibling. All right, listen. If
that's me, bro. I'm the oldest sibling. I got 2 little brothers. I'm the oldest
sibling. You are getting reprimanded to hell, bro. Your parents are not letting anything slide. You're their first kid, so they're gonna make sure that everything goes right and that you're a fucking doctor that went to Harvard. You live in a nice suburban home with a family of 4 and a white picket fence. They want everything to be perfect. That was a bit of an over-exaggeration, but you get it. Me and my brother were twins, so we were born on the same day, and we didn't have any younger sibling. We were both raised at the same time, and yeah, our parents were kind of overprotective sometimes. Like, I would always have to leave sleepovers early. I couldn't stay at my friend's house to sleep over until I was in like 6th grade. So I have some friends that are the oldest in their family, and then I have some friends that are the youngest. And the people that have told me they're
my friends that were the youngest, oh my gosh, bro. I remember me and my mans, I would go to his crib. He was the youngest sibling. He'd be like, bro, let's take my mom's car in the middle of the night. I'm like, yo, what? So yeah, I never get caught, bro. This is a nigga, by the way. I never get caught. We take the whip, be thugging, and never got caught. I remember one day though, and thank God I wasn't with him. This nigga got caught. He said, "Oh, bro, my mom found that car, guys." I was like, "Oh, he's fucked up right now." Yeah, it's crazy.
The youngest sibling, a lot of times they tell me parents are like super laid back with them and they really don't care what they do, because as the oldest I couldn't even do anything on my own. Now that I've entered adulthood like a few years ago, I can pretty much do whatever the hell I want now. So it does get better when you get older, but some parents are too much of a helicopter parent. They don't know how to let go, you know, because the oldest for them is like a fucking trial run. They don't really know exactly what they're doing yet. They kind of just have to figure it out as they go. So of course that's why they're going to be like more overprotective, and sometimes they will favor the youngest child. They'll let them do anything. Like say the youngest child smashes a plate or something. Oh, he's just a little rambunctious. But if the oldest kid had the urge to just fucking throw a plate on the ground, he's grounded, he's losing his Xbox, he's losing his phone. Now he's locked up in solitary confinement. While the youngest kid, nothing happened to him. He left that situation scot-free. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but those are just experiences I've heard from people having a younger sibling. Okay, now we gotta talk about being fat versus being skinny. My experience of being fat in elementary school, people just absolutely cooked me, and I was just getting roasted like no tomorrow. And I mean, I was kind of asking for it. You know, my diet was horrible. Like I was eating Oreo cakesters almost on a daily basis. Damn. And every snack I saw in the aisle that was either sweets or just junk food in general, I would want to put that shit in the cart. We would be leaving with like $300 grocery store orders because of my fat ass. Half the damn cost was due to my snacks. So I would just look at an item and be like, like, please, can we get this?
That was not a luxury for me. That was not gonna happen.
Please, can we get this? My parents tried to instill healthy eating habits in me, but it just didn't work. As a result, I went to school and I just got cooked. That's what happened. But I feel like nowadays, when there's somebody who's a girl that's fat, that's getting made fun of, a bunch of people like to point towards body positivity. But as a guy, you remain the ass crack of the joke. It's one thing if it's...
Oh, yeah. If you a guy and you big as hell, you know what I'm saying? The big friend in the fray group, you definitely go, man, get your fat ass back. Man, your big ass, your big ass can't even, you know, you gonna get all of that. But niggas is definitely not finna go wolf at no girl. Your big ass. That's like, you do that, it's like, whoo, he asking to get down right now. Like, he cooking.
If it's just a joke between friends, but sometimes you're literally just always the joke and it's mad annoying. But if it was my friend that was like constantly getting joked about, yeah, I would feel bad for bro.
Thing is, if you the big nigga in the group, right, and you always getting flamed, you gonna have to put your foot down, and you gonna have to have some good jokes too to cook somebody. You gotta either know how to cook somebody, or you need to be like, what's up? Then what's up? You need to put them hands up and start, you know what I'm saying, slap boxing a friend. You know, get down real quick just to make them realize, like, you ain't no force to be reckoned with. Like, nigga, that fat shit, you keep playing, you piss me off too bad. Like, I like to make jokes. I ain't know, like, you know, I can't not make jokes and shit. But I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to get on your ass if I got to, if I'm not trying to hear that shit and you don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to have them jokes ready to go back. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to woof.
Because I wouldn't want to hear shit like, oh, I ate all the snacks or I caused an earthquake every day either. Like Queso, for example, he plays into the joke, but I'm sure he gets tired of it at some point, especially when there's like thousands of chat messages. And there's also some people that just go way too far and just say shit that's just uncalled for. Okay, but next we got to talk about your boss having bias. Now, of course, in some work scenarios, your boss picks favorites, or they just pick people to screw over for.
Thing is I never really thought about that in a work setting, because every job I worked, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just care about getting my work done. I don't even notice the favorites. I was more so like, I'm working this job just so that way I can get out of this and become the person that I want to become. Like, I was not thinking about the favorites at work and I was the type of person, I was a good worker. Like, I always showed up on time. I made sure I cleaned, like, whatever my job title was, I did everything to a T, how it needed to be done. But I was not staying after late, if you ask. I wasn't coming in an extra day, if you ask. If you called and asked me to come in early, wasn't doing none of that. But when you got me, oh yeah, I'm working. Yes, sir. You need anything, sir? All right, that sounds good. All right, thank you. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? If they need help, let me come help real quick. Because that was more of a testament to myself. Like, I was just raised to be working, like, to be a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't work hard in this little area, how am I work hard on my dreams? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I used to think about shit. But not everybody thinks that way, and they still be successful. You don't gotta think that way. That's just how my brain was wired. You know what I'm saying?
For whatever reason. Like, for example, you take a little extra time on your break for the day because you were working hard, all right, you were slaving away in that damn office, and then your boss is on your head for going 1 minute over your break. Oh, the favorite though, oh, he could go 10 minutes over his break and no one gives a they act like in that 1 minute they were about to lock in this crazy deal that was going to make the company millions of dollars. When I was new at my supermarket job, people did not like me, all right? They were finding any reason to get on my head. And I mean, I sucked ass at my job. So you know what?
See?
It was kind of deserved.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just yelled at me for no reason. Like one time I wanted to call in sick, and it's not like it was a reoccurring thing. Like I constantly was calling in sick. I felt like I ate a burrito out of the cafeteria.
Once you give them the reason to not fuck with you, they gonna find every reason.
I was just not feeling it. I didn't want to throw up on the register or anything. It would have just made things worse. But what she said to me was, oh, so you can go into school, but you can't come to work? At this point, I couldn't drive. My parents weren't home, so I just had to thug that shit out at school. And I tried explaining that to her, but she just wasn't getting it. After I explained it to her, she had this snarky attitude. She was like, okay, got it. All right, bye. I think this lady was like a manager, I'm pretty sure. It's not like I called out sick like 20 times either. Like, could I please just stay home, bro? I feel like death. I'm about to throw up. But what's crazy is that these managers would be doing the same shit. They would take a lot of days off and they would take long breaks. But next we got to talk about body count. All right. Now, of course,
Body count.
This one favors guys, you know? Like, if guys have, like, an extremely high body count, they're seen as a beast.
I don't think that shit, like, I feel like as a grown man, like, and mature, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when you're younger, you're like, damn, you fucking that many hoes? Maybe, you know, I could definitely see that. But as a grown man, like, I got a partner, right? He was just out here, and he was telling me, like, yo, ever since he got a high rise, ever since I got the high rise, bro, every hoe I've been bringing, like, I be fucking, like, I'm hitting this hoe, hitting her. I was like, bro, that's not, like, you need to stop that, bro. Me and brother was on him, like, yo, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta chill, bro. He came out here, gang. He came out here. We met this girl at the mall. He hit that girl that same night and was trying to hit another girl that night. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm telling him, like, yo, this ain't normal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my body, I'm gonna tell y'all, my shit like 10. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many. But my partner, 60. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know 60 people. But yeah, that's
everybody sees them as a legend in the streets and the sheets. But yeah, for going around as a guy doing that, you will be praised. But as a girl, people would call you a hoe
it's
and
bad
all this
for
other
you,
shit.
though,
Your
if you're a
friends
girl.
would cook you. Say a guy and a girl both had over 300 bodies. They're both hoes. I don't care. Like, the guy is not a legend. He has like 50 STDs he's not telling you about.
Yeah.
And it's the same dudes that be sleeping around that are like, oh, I want her to have 0 bodies, 0 history with other guys, been in 0 relationship. That's not gonna happen nowadays, bro. We're not in the 1950s anymore. If you're around the age where you want to settle down with somebody seriously, they've definitely been in relationships with other guys before. But next we got money, paper, cheese, whatever the hell you want to call it. If you're a guy, you got to stack that cheese. Again, this is probably just an online thing, but I've seen videos of people saying like, oh, if you don't make 50K a month, you're broke and no girl
Wow, it's crazy that that's one of the videos we watched today.
is gonna want to date you. But that's not true at all, bro. All you gotta do is be able to provide for your family. That's really it. You don't have to have yachts, mansions, supercars, any of
Yeah, you don't have to.
that shit. It doesn't matter. It's nice, but it's just material goods at the end of the day. That shouldn't matter when it comes to your physical connection with another human being. And if somebody really cares about you and money's tight, they will be there for you in that
For
situation.
sure.
Instead of saying some bullshit like, ugh, ew, you're broke now. Goodbye. And it's always the people
It won't be that though, y'all. Like, it'll be more so signs, like, she'd be moving a certain way, you know, she's saying certain things, like, it won't be that. That's like the real movie way, like, oh, you don't have no money, like, what happened to the money? Oh, you're broke now, I'm gone. Nah, it'd be more like she's like being a little distant. You're like, yo, what's going on? You know, money tight, like, I'm hurting right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, babe, like, I'm trying to figure it out, I'm gonna figure it out, and she's just like, you know, like, oh, like, so when are we? And she, you know, she just real irritable. It's gonna be more something like that.
sit on their ass and do nothing. That always say shit like that, which is crazy. Like, how are you gonna tell me I gotta make 300K a year when you don't?
But this video about over. A great video by this animator, bruh. Thank y'all so much for watching. 2 other videos dropped with this video today. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Any double standards that you think got missed. You know, maybe some of the experiences that I said and some of the ideas that I said and how y'all feel about them in the comments, bruh. Reaction channel going crazy. Make sure you put up to the main channel, Astral Dior, going dumb as well. And y'all are really like showing love and blessing me right now. God blessing me. And I hope y'all are staying blessed as well. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pray up. If you got some dreams going on, stay up, stay down, pray up. You feel me? And with time, they are going to come to fruition. That being said, we gone. ADD Leroux.